What's up, you guys? Sean Ross Sapp, Fightful.com, here with Trish Stratus. Trish, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I'm really interested in the process of coming back because this isn't the first time you've come back.
Right.
Evolution, you've had some one-offs here and there. How does the process of preparing yourself stack up to some of those other shows?
I'm actually very glad I had those. I don't know if I could pull this off if I didn't have those little, just for confidence almost, right? So Royal Rumble, of course, a few spots here and there. Same with a tag match. It's different than a singles match. I haven't been in singles competition for 8 years, 2 children later. So, but I'm trusting in the process, doing the work, and getting in the ring. I've lived in the ring for the last few weeks, and working with some really great people. And I'm proud of my body. My body's like, we got you, kid. So, and I've just been studying her stuff, and everything's kind of aligning nicely, I have to say.
You able to tell us who any of those people are that you've been working with?
Sure, Rob Fuego. Okay. Do you know that name?
I do know that name.
Fuego.
I interviewed Sebastian Suave of Smash Wrestling, who he trained, actually.
There you go. Yes, he's been working with me, and he's great. So I may be pulling out some new tricks on Sunday, because why not?
So as you mentioned, singles action compared to tag team action, battle royal action, you've had all that. What all do you do in those other appearances, like for Evolution, for the Royal Rumble? How do you prepare yourself, and how does that differ from this?
I guess the approach is quite similar as far as it's about, so I kind of just ramp up my yoga, and just, I do a simple 20-minute practice at home daily. That just keeps me, limber and agile and things like that. But so stepping up that practice and focusing on, I know it sounds crazy, but hip openers and things like that will help my body perform at what I need to do. And then it's been honing my craft and getting in the ring, and that's where the work has been happening in the ring.
How much preparation do you get? How far ahead of time do they hit you up and say, hey, SummerSlam, Toronto, we'd love to have you there?
Well, when did you see Charlotte utter my name first? And the 1 week we decided to move forward. I was at the cottage that week, which we do here in Canada, as you know, right?
I've learned, yeah.
Yes. And so, yes, I was doing beach squats with my kid and things like that. So I was doing what I could. But I've just been really pleased with the way my body's responded. And it's for wrestlers, it's wrestling is like riding a bike. I found it's kind of cool.
There was a discussion online recently, I think it was Taz, he talked about people asking for permission to use finishers and stuff like that. You had a lot of signature moves. Do you have anybody these days that hit you up and say, hey, I would like to do this, maybe it's a tribute to you?
Yeah, no, I've had that happen for sure. I know Melina, the first time she did the Matrix, she called me and asked, she cleared it. Is it cool if I use it? I said, absolutely. So that's cool. And then, Liv does the Matrix as well. And Carmella, we've had a conversation about how she does the Stratosphere in the corner. So it's great. It's an honor that people are taking that, and that's what it's all about. Is the business is taking things and having things preserved, and it just cements the legacy.
Is that the type of reaction you get when you're backstage? You see these people that maybe watched you, and it wasn't that long ago that they watched you, yeah, but they were still motivated and inspired by you.
Oh, it takes you back. The first time it happened was Royal Rumble, because I kind of been away from the scene, and then Royal Rumble, literally every female was there, and just to hear man, you meant so much to me, and you kind of don't know, because I've been in mom life or my business life and not really in the world, so I don't really know what people's backgrounds or how they are influenced and things like that. It's humbling, and it's also gratifying to know that the blood, sweat, and tears that we put in back then made an impact, made a difference, and it's okay, we did our work.
Were there any names at the Royal Rumble or Evolution that you were surprised to see there? I'm very shocked that they came back.
Not really. Why were you? Was there any you were?
No, not really.
Yeah.
But you never know. Wrestling is an ever-evolving landscape, yeah, and there's always the never say never aspect to it, as you know.
Yeah. No, I think the crew that we had there, I keep in touch with most of the people. So yeah, I didn't think it wasn't too much of a long shot for those people to come back.
Trish Stratus, thank you so much.